It's a question millions of fans have asked for over a decade. Why did one of Hollywood's most bankable stars suddenly vanish to the other side of the world? Lindsay Lohan was at the absolute peak of fame after Mean Girls. She was everywhere. And then, she wasn't. Now, at 39, in a revealing new interview, she's finally answering that question. And her explanation points to a much deeper issue within the entertainment industry. She recently asked a haunting question about her teenage years. Why didn't anyone just go and take me out of there, protect me more? Today, we're looking at the real reason Lindsay Lohan traded the flashing lights of Los Angeles for a quiet life in Dubai, and how she completely rebuilt her career on her own terms. To understand the move, we have to look at the environment of the mid-2000s. Following the massive culture-defining success of Mean Girls in 2004, a 17-year-old Lindsay Lohan wasn't just an actress, she was a global phenomenon. According to her recent cover story in Vogue Arabia, that level of public attention was, in her words, all so overwhelming and consuming. She reflected on those years, admitting, "I should have listened to my mom and dad and moved back to New York, but I was young and wanted to be in LA, and I didn't know." It's a familiar story in Hollywood, the immense pressure placed on young stars. Lohan described the experience as a double-edged sword. While she acknowledges there were fun moments, the lack of a safety net is what stands out now. When you are the center of a media frenzy, who is looking out for your well-being? As she told the magazine, "You don't know how to do that yourself when you're a teenager." But the pressure wasn't the only thing pushing her away. What happens when the work itself stops being fulfilling? Throughout the 2000s, Lohan's appearances on screen became increasingly rare. The narrative often focused on her personal life, but professionally, she was quietly stepping back. She revealed a crucial detail about this period. "I wasn't having fun in the business anymore. I wasn't finding roles I loved." She recognized that the Hollywood ecosystem was no longer serving her. "It's not a life I wanted to live, she stated. "It's not a real life." This realization didn't just lead to a career break, it prompted a massive geographical shift. In 2014, she moved to Dubai, the largest city in the United Arab Emirates. It was a move to escape the relentless scrutiny, and as she put it, "She is so glad I followed my gut." So she found peace in Dubai. She married financier Bader Shammas in 2022, and they welcomed their son, Luai, in 2023. But finding peace didn't mean abandoning her talent. It meant waiting for the right moment to return, and taking control when she did. The Lohan-essence is real, and it's happening entirely on her terms. Over the last few years, she re-emerged as a leading lady in a series of successful Netflix romantic comedies. But there's a significant difference in how she operates now compared to her early career. She isn't just starring in these films, she is an executive producer. This includes her work on the highly anticipated 2025 sequel, Freakier Friday. This shift from actor to producer represents a massive reclaiming of her narrative. "With age comes a different kind of confidence," Lohan explained. In her younger years, she felt hesitant to voice her opinions about characters or the production process. She noted, "I always felt like I had too many people around me, and that I was being guided in a different direction. Now," she says, "it feels good to steer my own ship." And that ship is moving full steam ahead. She recently lent her voice to an episode of The Simpsons, and next month she's heading back to New York, the city she wished she had moved to years ago, to begin filming the Hulu series Count My Lies. From the overwhelming pressure of teenage superstardom to finding sanctuary in Dubai, and finally returning to Hollywood as an executive producer calling her own shots, Lindsay Lohan's journey is a masterclass in career reinvention and setting boundaries. It highlights the importance of protecting young talent, but more importantly, it showcases the power of stepping away to find your own voice. Lindsay Lohan's story is a powerful reminder that sometimes the best career move is a strategic retreat. By prioritizing her well-being and removing herself from a toxic environment, she was able to return stronger and more in control than ever. Her experience raises an important question about how the industry treats young stars. If you found this breakdown interesting, you'll want to see our deep dive into the changing landscape of child stardom and how the new generation of actors is demanding better protections. Click the video on your screen right now to see how the rules of Hollywood are finally being rewritten.